What's up, guys? Nate Brzezinski from Narrowway Homestead. Today I'm unboxing a power station from a brand that many people have heard of, and yet I have not put my hands on an EcoFlow yet today. So this is an EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. I'm gonna get it unboxed here and charge it with their 220 watt bifacial solar panel. The basic specs on it are 2400 watts out. It has a 4800 watt surge, and it's over 2000 watt hours of storage capacity. My initial impressions are, I really like the design on this. The front of it is actually on the end, if you will. It's a narrow part. Since I'm out in full sun, it's a little hard to see the display through the camera, but I can actually read it just fine. It's got two USB ports that are fast charge, along with the USB-C ports, 100 watts each. That's really good. The standard USB-A button to turn it on and off. Some people wonder why I like portable power stations so much, when obviously I can build my own solar, including my own solar carts if I wanted to. But one of my favorite things about it is just how intuitive it is for people that don't know anything about that, but they need off-grid power or portable power. One of my favorite things that I like is the fact that not only is all this stuff underneath a cover, but the cover actually tells you what's under it. So if you don't use this thing for a while, say you're just keeping it for camping and you pick it up and want to use it, or you want to have a friend use it, it's very easy for them to just figure out without having to flip through the manual what everything does. All right, in my typical fashion, without reading instructions, I'm going to see if I can connect the solar panel to it. I'm sure it's going to be intuitive. Love the case on this thing. That is really awesome. I'll show you guys. Wow. The other thing, this is very light. I've handled a lot of portable 200 watt panels. This one's 220 watts. And I have definitely noticed that they are typically very heavy. This one, very lightweight. That's awesome. Take off a twist tie. Make sure I remove all the sticker labels. Now what I should have done is read the instructions to know how to set it up and not just flop it all around like that. That's okay. I think I can figure it out. Let's see, the cables are on that end. Sun is at about that angle, and I suspect I'm gonna put this stand up. You can just simply open it up just like that. These legs have a elastic strap on the back. They're a wire leg. Initial impressions is this is my favorite portable solar panel I have put my hands on. Love that it comes with the case too. All right, pull the cords out. This is the standard MC4 connector. Unbox the rest of their stuff here. And of course, like most portable stations, you can charge it with regular household standard 120 volt power. One of the neat things about this is you can use the solar plus the AC to actually charge this thing really rapidly. The box says 68 minutes, fast charging 0 to 80%. Looks like we're going to be interrupted for a brief inspection by the ducklings just to make sure it's up to their standards. The included cables on the solar panel are about 4 or 5 feet long, so I'm going to add some extensions. I don't at all mind that they're short cables because this is, again, an MC4 connector. It is the most common solar connector out there. You don't have to get anything proprietary to extend it. I am being absolutely mobbed by all sorts of ducklings. I'm not sure why they're so invested in this solar, but they are. Anyway, I've moved this to the shade because it's such a hot day. You will have to make sure to pick up an XT60 adapter. That way you can plug the solar in. EcoFlow sells them. Also, since I do so much solar, I just happen to have them on hand. All right, guys. What's up, guys? Looks like we're bringing in about 180 watts out of a possible 220. They've got this cool little bubble on here that will cast a shadow to give you an idea on the panels what the optimal angle is. And I was talking about the legs earlier. They have this strap which provides tension and makes it very easy to adjust wherever you want the panel to be. It's a really neat design. I think that's going to be a lot closer. And indeed, we've bumped up to 192 watts. I have no doubts under ideal conditions it would do the full rated wattage, but it's hazy, hot, and muggy here today. Normally, I just let the solar panels do the charging of these, but I've got it plugged into an AC outlet and the panels and the ducklings, who may or may not help with solar charging. It's pretty neat that you can combine the solar plus the electric. It will let you get 2400 watts combined input total, which would make this thing just charge ridiculously fast. The Delta 2 Max charged rapidly that way. It's at 100%. Now I've got it inside the garage. You can tell my garage is very messy. Nice thing is this thing's small and compact and will just fit randomly where I want to put it. I'm going to reach around here, turn on the air conditioner, Now we're pulling about 400 watts. It says it'll last about 5 hours, which cooling this garage, it's huge. That AC will run all the time. Under normal circumstances though, this would put the temperature down to what you want it to be and then turn off the compressor part, and you can typically figure 2, maybe 3 times as much as what's displayed here when it's actively running, because there'll be a lot of times when the AC doesn't run because the room will already be at temperature. So 5 hours running this air conditioner straight, 10 to 15 roughly if you had it in a small room that was more appropriately sized for it. In summary, I'd have no problem recommending the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. It's modular. You can add a 2,000 watt hour battery to it, actually 2 of them, to give it a total of 6,000 watt hours, well, a little bit more. The fact that you can charge it from multiple sources simultaneously is really cool. If you need to get it charged in a hurry, there's an option. I've had my hands on more than 100 power stations over the last 3 to 4 years. Some of the unique things I really like about this is the fact that you can plug things in the back while leaving the front here. All the cords and everything are out of the way. On the front, you have your display, you have your USB stuff in case you want to charge your phone or your laptop. It feels well made. It has an app you can connect to it to control all sorts of cool stuff. It has a 5-year warranty standard, no app registration required. It's great for camping compared to a gas generator that makes a bunch of noise, and then you have gasoline that you might spill and have to smell. Good for on the road, and if you need to charge it out of your vehicle, you can do that too on a long trip. And then when you're home and not on the road, you can use it as a UPS backup or use it during a power failure. Keep your internet or other important devices online. And I've mentioned it before, I need to mention it again because I really like their panel. It's so easy to maneuver. I don't know if there's ever been a solar panel that I felt like I could hold my phone and put away or set up one-handed. And this one actually can be done that way. Plus it's lightweight, it has the standard MC4 connectors. It's bifacial, which means it will charge from the ambient light on the back side of the panel. It gives you a few watts of extra power, which really adds up over hours when you're charging. And they give you this case to keep it clean while you're carrying it around or in storage. To learn more, please check out the links below. By now, I've put my hands on every major power station brand out there that exists, and if you didn't see a video from me on it, it means it wasn't good enough for me to continue making a video on it, and I just either sent it back or didn't deal with it. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next video.
Firewood draining beasts away from city strife. The ducks they roam freely, acquired on me true. Muscovies in the meadow, foraging in the dew. Lord minion, small but grand, he's the kingdom's pride. Choosing out the odds when dying at my side. But when it's time to collect, it's not the snake is looking for.